Hello everyone. Can anyone hear me? Am I audible on the internet? Am I audible.com? Hello, hello. How are you? You can't hear me? Oh no. That's a problem. Thank you for following, Frunkle. Oh, I forgot to switch it over. We're just already looking at me. Oh, jeez. I meant to do it more smoothly. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I had a pretty slow day. Woke up late, slept in even later. But like a good kind of sleep, you know? Like I actually slept. Like I didn't just lay in bed, I actually slept. So I feel pretty good right now. So if I'm mathing it out, I think I got 11 hours of sleep. So that's pretty good. I probably needed it, right? I had a call with my, I got, my clinic went bankrupt and like all the clients got moved to a new clinic that they set up. So that happened. And I got a call from my new manager today. Like, I don't know what they call it. Like a supervisor, like the person handling your case, you know? I don't know what that's called. It's not a doctor exactly, but yeah, just talking about like near future plans about surgery and blows and stuff. Not a lawyer, no, not that kind of case. A medical case. I don't know. Anyway. Not a medical lawyer, no. What? Do you only know one use of the word case? What is wrong with you? Is my mouse synced? I feel like it's been off. Let me... Is my mouse synced? I can't tell. Can you guys tell if my mouth is synced? It's synced? Okay, it is synced. Okay. Hi everybody. Today we're gonna do something some of you might find boring. But we gotta do it because I am a completionist. We gotta go fishing. We gotta do the fishing side quest words. So it's gonna be a pretty relaxed one. I'm already standing here in my fishing garb with my fishing hook, fishing rod. And well, the first thing to do is get to level 85. I am level 85. Is that high enough to do the next quest line? I believe it is. Okay. So let's just go pick out the first quest line. I believe the quests are at level 83, 80, like 80, 83, 85, 88, and then, you know, the last one at 90. So we're 85 right now, so once I do the 85 quest, I'll have to do some leveling. Talakatia has hopes that your partnership will bear fruit. Hello again. I made you wait for like 4 weeks. Oh, that's not right. 3 weeks. How long has it been since Endwalker launched? I don't even know. Did you notice the fish tank, by the way? I went ahead and put one of my research specimens in it. Quite the looker, wouldn't you say? I tell you, so many things have fallen into place ever since you showed up. I'm having the time of my life analyzing all this data. I mean to continue my analysis of the aether lice, of course, but I will task another gleaner with such mundane tasks. Instead, I'd like to make full use of your skills by having you visit an area I've long been fascinated with. I speak of the ocean surrounding Thavnair. I have reason to believe there was a significant change in the ether currents in those waters that occurred around the time of the calamity. Professor Neal shared with me some data from 20 years prior. Thank you for following Dactyl. 20 years prior, and I would compare it with the current data to ascertain if I am correct. I am me. The waters around Thavnir you see have long been one of the focal points of Professor Neal's research. I was to study him more to honor his work while also using it as a starting point for my own. Before you go, however, a word of warning. Ever since the calamity, the region is notorious for shipwrecks. I realize you are a seasoned professional, but I fully understand if you do not want to take on the risk. Man, I don't even care. Whatever, bring it on. I can ship some wrecks. I knew I could count on you. I knew how I'd like you I'd like you to face the same species that Professor Neal studied 20 years ago to wit, the Garjana Rasi. According to the books the Professor gave me, they live near the Great Runoff and are known to enjoy nibbling on shrimp balls. That should do it. You step out there, yes? Shrimp balls in the Great Runoff. Okay. So we need to find 6 of those in the highest quality possible. Do I have shrimp balls? I do. I do have shrimp balls. So if I look at my fishing log, have I found a place called the Great Runoff in Thavnir? I have. It's this area. So I can go right there. So in this area, all we do is we go up. I'm going to activate Patience 2, which increases my chance of getting a big fish by a lot. And we're going to start fishing. And it deactivated immediately. What the fuck? Hang on. Seems to have immediately discontinued using Patience 2. What the fuck? Here we go. And I will sit down. You see here my blue chocobo? This is one of the rarest rewards you can get for fishing. You just have to fish this up somewhere. Oh, I have to make it a collectible. Here we go. Big fish. Looking for Garjana Rase. Where are you to pronounce that? I don't know how you pronounce that. There it is. That's one. Another. You like my big red coat? This was the maximum quality gathering coat from the last expansion. Once we get to level 87 or 88, I'll make a better coat with my crafting skills. That's not the right thing. Give me the right thing. So we're gonna have a lot of this today. I hope you guys have something to talk about, because I'm gonna run out fast here. So what's up? You guys got questions or something? Give me a little Q&A session here while we do this. Will I get the Burger King crown when I'm done? What? Why would I? I don't get it. I'm gonna go hard on this expansion, so I'm researching gear and pentamelding and whatnot. I'm going to start pentamelding when the master recipes drops. That would be in 2 weeks from now. Oh, I leveled up. But I'm not finding what I need. When you get all your crafters and gatherers up, don't you get a crown? I don't think so. Do you? First time I've heard of it. I think I get crowns for like getting every class up in an expansion. Not just crafters and gatherers. But I would not know because I don't play a lot of the combat classes. I don't play paladin, I don't play monk. I don't dragoon leveled up very far. I could go on. That's not what I needed, but okay. Let me try and eat some food, which should help with this. This is gathering food. I don't think you're right. I'm sorry, Grey Fox. I don't think you're right, Grey Foxine. I don't think that's right. Catching fish. That's the one. Okay, that's 2. I'm gonna drink another cordial. I'm gonna reapply patience 2. And I'm gonna fish again. Surface slap prevents me from catching the same fish twice, at cost of GP. But hopefully it's worth that. That's a big fish. Come on, gimme. Gimme the Garjana Rase. There's one. Cast again. We now have 3 out of 6. It's your birthday and coming out to your parents tomorrow. Oh shit. Well, I hope that goes well, Infamous Blake. Coming out as what, exactly? Gay? Trans? Capitalist? Homophobic? There's the 4th. There's a small one, that can't be it. Do you have to level a crafter or can someone else print them on my stuff? You do need to level a crafter to get high enough to meld your own stuff. If you don't want that, you can go to the materia melder NPCs, but I think that might cost money or something. I don't know. I haven't used those in a long time because I always do it myself. Damn. Res is pronounced res. It's a Karjana res. I believe you. There's a big one. Come on. Come on, baby. There's another one. Okay, that should be 5. That's 5. One of these isn't over 300. I might want to fish another one so it's over 300. Oh, you're talking about the minter crown. Yeah, I thought you meant like a crown item. And that's... yeah. I think I have that. I don't really care, though. Also, it'll have been upgraded to 90 by now. Let's do this one more time. Just so... I try to get it all above 300. Or at least 200. There we go. There's PvP mentors? I didn't know that either. Nobody tells me anything. That's a small one. Alright, we have our 6 Garjana Ras, so I'm gonna assume things are good right now. Get as many tokens as I can carry. Na 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 na. Okay, the lowest I've got here is 224. Should be fine. Dear me, what an impressive specimen. This should allow me to collect data as complete as Professor Niels from 3 decades ago. Can't wait to compare my findings. I dare say I have more than enough samples now. Could I wait for just a moment? I'm going to have Professor Neil take a look. You never shut up with the Professor Neil guy. On the day that you ask after me, Talaka, I trust this means that your research is coming along well. But then I couldn't have imagined. As a matter of fact, I was hoping to hear your thoughts on my latest findings. Comparing my data with yours from 20 years ago, I can say with confidence that the concentration of ether in the area did indeed show an increase around the time of the calamity. From these numbers, I would posit that smaller fish species in the area have increased in abundance several-fold. The Garjana Ras, in particular, is known for protecting itself from predators by creating disturbances in the surrounding ether. A population of increase of such scale would undoubtedly result in dramatic impact on its habitat. Whatever that means. It would go a long way to explaining the countless shipwrecks. The sheer number of these fish would surely play havoc with ships' ether compasses. Outstanding work, Talaka. Of course, more data will be needed to prove your assertions as fact. Should it hold true, however, this could be the discovery of no small import. This guy looks so evil. Come to think of it, I remember you showing considerable interest in my research into the seas around Thavnir. What exactly was it to do to my work? Oh, it's just, well, I've always found the number somewhat unnatural. Got a hunch, but I couldn't help but feel it warranted in further research. Now that's the true spirit of a scholar. Even the most epoch-making of discoveries often started from observation of simple irregularity or curiosity. With that intuition and power of observation, you're going to go places, Talaka. I do my faith in you was not misplaced. You flatter me, Professor. Take care not to let it go to your head. Your potential will only be stifled if you allow yourself to be content with minor progress and faint praise. Of course, Professor, I will redouble my efforts and work harder than ever to deliver results. Get out of here. And on that note, I better get to work summarizing my findings for conclusion in my thesis. If I'm able to identify an explicit correlation amongst the post-calamity change in ether concentration, the explosion of the fish population, and the increase in shipwrecks, it would go a long way toward proving my theory correct. Of course, I'll be needing more fish specimens before that can happen. Fair warning, I might have to need even more hazardous locales. And yet I'm sure you're up for the challenge, yes? Yaha. Splendid, I swear this is the most invigorated I've felt about my research. Now where to start? You gave me 30 cordials. Those are very nice. That's very helpful. Formidable Fisher! Formidable Fisher. Okay, I truly can't thank you enough. The samples you provided with me have allowed me to make incredible progress in my work. As it happens, I actually just decided on the next specimen I'd like you to procure. I want to procure some specimens. I've essentially completed my analysis of the currents surrounding that here. I must say it's been most enlightening. Next, I would ask you to travel to a place where we have no pre-existing data. To wit, I mean to research the currents in Garlemald. We've been unable to even set foot in the region until now, which means that gathering data there could lead to a truly revolutionary discovery. After all, we still have no idea how the underwater ether currents there are connected to those in other regions. Alas, lacking data from years past, it won't be such a simple task to identify the changes that have occurred over the decades. I do, however, have an idea of how we get around that. The answer, my friend, is shellfish. Studying the growing lines within their shells should allow me to draw some conclusions about how their habitat has changed over time. Yeah, whatever. I can do that. After carefully perusing Professor Neil's tomes, I've come to the conclusion that guardian clams would be particularly suitable as research specimen. Do you think you'd be up to the task of catching some for me? Clams, you say? Leave them to me. I don't even know what that means. Wonderful. I'm quite confident that quality data from Garlemald is what will allow my thesis to fully begin to take shape. Ah yes, I also read that clams exist in abundance in the area around Camp Broken Glass, and that leeches are particularly effective in luring them up from the water's bottom. Leeches of Broken Glass, okay. Pray forgive me for asking you to travel to such a perilous location. Please do whatever you must to stay safe. Study and delivery. Okie dokie. So, leeches, I have those. And Camp Broken Glass. Na na na. Alright, is there a fishing area here somewhere? I have not discovered any fishing areas in Garlemald. Okay, there's some water over there. There's a funny little pond. Seems right. Let's start fishing. So this is the whole game. Not what I get. Even in trout. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, but this looks to be the right fishing spot. Yeah. Okay. Let's apply patience 2 and start fishing. No, 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 no. Big fish. We're looking for clams. That's not it. Get out of here. I don't know what this achievement is. Catch 500 large-sized fish? Okay. That's not it either. So these other fish are giving me good experience. We're looking for clams. There's a clam. It's small though. Oh no, this is large. Okay, for a clam that's large apparently. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Level up. Level 87 now. When we get back to our town, I'll make some better gear. Not catching that clam yet. I'm gonna need 6 of those too, damn. Where you at, clammy clammy? There's a second clam. Tombstone and Shroud gear can be found and melted. Is crafted gear just always better? Should I buy my farming Zodiac and Hydralin for my accessories and weapons? So how it is right now, currently, Zodiac and Hydralin are the best you can get. Sorry for the spoilers, anyone who has not progressed the story that far. But don't blame me, chat started talking about it. Once the master recipes drop, crafted gear will be the best you can get. But only if you meld it. If you don't want to bother with melding, you can stick to trial gear and tombstone gear. So many people don't. Like, if you don't have either a friend who crafts, or all the patience in the world, then it would be better. No, wait, I'm thinking about... Okay, sorry, no, that's not right. The crafted gear is going to be better than the Zodiac and Hydralin gear available right now. For a crafter, however, the new gear you can make once the recipe drops will be better than the gear we have right now, as long as you meld it. For a purely focused combat player, you don't need to worry about that. You just get the gear with the highest numbers on it, which will be the crafted gear. So contact the crafter, get that gear from them. You'll have the best gear you can get. The point in gathering Zodiac and Hydralin right now is, you know, having it. There will indeed eventually be new tombstone gear that is 10 levels higher than crafted, but that will not be in the next patch. That'll be in the patch after that. They dole these out slowly. It's not going to be the next patch immediately. The next patch will add master recipes. The patch after that will add tombstones. Generally, tombstones and master recipes like switch back and forth. Like one patch will have new crafted recipes, one patch will have new tombstones, etc, etc. And that's how it works. There's another clam. How are we doing on clams? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 clams. No? It's not, no? Am I wrong? New comic gear always comes out at the same time? I don't know if that's right. I don't recall seeing anything about new tombstone gear on the next patch. I might be wrong, of course. I only care about crafting. So I may have not noticed that because I only look at the crafting stuff. I do believe crafted gear is always better if you bother to meld. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Was odd being an imp at first, but it's fun.
Well, thank you very much for subscribing, Simon Wielder. I hope you enjoy being an imp. And thank you for the 4 months. I be fishing. Oh, what? Bullshit. Bitches be fishing. Fishing, ironically, levels pretty easily, because you get a lot of experience per fish. Especially if they're big. So just doing the class quests for Fisher kind of automatically gets your Fisher level up without much grinding. The orcs floating around me are indicating that I am in stealth mode, which means I cannot be attacked by mobs while I'm doing this. Not that there's any mobs here, so I guess I don't really need it. There's one mob here, but this one's passive. But yeah, that's, that would be... Where is it? That would be Sneak here. If Sneak is active, I cannot be attacked by mobs. Thank you for describing Storm something. It's more relevant for other gatherers who actually, like, venture out into the wilds. And get all fucked up by monsters. You've almost started the hype train. While I'm fishing. It's a little silly. It is a general gatherer ability. Yeah, all the gatherer classes have sneak. It's universal. Look the cordial. Oh, thank you for the gifts out, Sleepy. Always out there. Always taking that fall. Start the hype train, aren't you, Sleepy? It's a pleasure. Oh, don't flatter me. Oh, I didn't cast the net. Oh shit, I'm stupid.
Fish.
Like a fish. Thank you for the bits, Catamage. Go in the ocean, bro. Like a fish. There's the clamp. I believe that is 6 high quality clamps. 184, 190. Oh yeah, they're all between 190 and 180, so I think we have our clams. Let's head back to Charlian. Clam hype, clam hype. Who's there? It's Cat. It's my guild leader, Catherine. Hey. Hey. Pay attention to me. She appears to be AFK. Six feet versus 5'11". Yeah, I'm 5'11". That seems right. Ugh. I don't even know what height my character is. She's not tall. I think she's like in the exact middle for a Mikode. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I heard that Garlemald continues to be the most volatile and perilous place. I admire your courage, friend. Even were it not for my aether sickness, I doubt I could work up the nerve to go there myself. Have these clams. It's gonna fill me up. I need to spend these before I take them. Na 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 na. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Level 88. You've done it, and what a remarkable sample it is. My colleagues will be burning with envy when they hear I've obtained a specimen from Garlemald. How can I even begin to... How do I even begin to express my gratitude? Give me money, for one. I would like money. You might be wondering who this is. My research has been progressing so well of late that I've brought in a few of my students to serve as assistants to help me analyze all this data. Hello, I am tall. That's cool. I'm going over here now. Okay, bye. At any rate, I cannot thank you enough for braving such hostile environs for the sake of my life's work. No one in my field has had the chance to obtain substantial data from Garlemald until now. It would be no understatement to say your contribution is historic. Needless to say, this puts even more pressure on me to deliver with my thesis. Oh dear, my stomach's starting to feel queasy just thinking about it. Stop it. Stop being queasy. Talaka, would you believe you're the talk of the studium? Even the senior faculty can scarcely wait what you're able to glean about the eighth occurrence of Garlemald. Professor, yes, it's all thanks to Emmeline here. Without her aid, I never could have procured the most invaluable specimen. Clams! Truly, I've not seen a partnership between scholar and gleaner bear such fruits so swiftly in a very long time. Do I talk too fast? I feel like I read too fast. And I mess myself up. Speaking of gleaning, I meant to tell you everything I'd learned about the clams you brought. So it feels weird to talk slowly like that. Thank you for the level 1 hype train. I'm pleased to report that analyzing guardian clams appears to have been the right call. Examining their own growth lines, I was able to find specimens as old as 97 years, giving me almost a full century of data to analyze. By far the most interesting I've noticed so far is the reverse correlation between the ether levels near Thavnir and those in Garlemald. That is to say, over periods of time when the ether concentration was high near Thavnir, it was low in Garlemald. The reverse was also true. I see, that bit of evidence would seem to corroborate your hypothesis that the Atlantis ether currents move in tandem with each other, whatever that means. Should you manage to collect data from more regions still, I suspect you may very well be able to accurately predict changes in the fish population across the world. This could have remarkable implications for the future of the fishing trade. I was thinking the very same, Professor. Nothing would give me greater joy than if my research were to bring about a tangible improvement in people's lives. Before meeting you, I never dreamed I would make it this far, but now I feel more confident than ever that I'll be able to prove my hypothesis one day. Well, I can almost see my completed thesis in my mind's eye. I can't afford to get too complacent just yet. But the most important work remains to be done. Nod. What's happening? I am pleased to see that all is progressing well, and yet do not be surprised if there comes a time when Talaka's resolve as a researcher is tested. A time when he is forced to consider what it is that truly drives him to engage in his work. For such times comes to all scholars, no matter how naturally gifted they may be. The fuck are you talking about, old man? Should Talaka find himself in an impasse, can I trust to lend me our support when it is needed most? It would mean the world to him, and to me. Yeah. And they gave me some carrot nibbles. Thank you. Sure. Seasoned fisher. Da-da-da. Noise. Level 85 quest. Thanks to your most selfless contributions, I draw closer and closer to proving my hypothesis correct. Other glaciers have also been helping me by continuing to find specimens for me in calmer waters. But I would gather data from further and further afield, which is of course where you come in. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Bracy, it's not like you to get so excited. Whatever is the matter? But I haven't introduced you to yet, have I? This is Bracy, one of my new research assistants. She's been a great help in analyzing all the data we've collected. Bracy? Is that a name? I guess it is. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but there's no time for pleasantries. A whale has somehow wandered its way into Scottish Harbour. The harbour master suggested that you come assess the situation with all haste. Oh dear, I suppose we best be in a hurry then. Cat says hi. My guild leader says hi. My apologies, it would seem our work will have to wait until later. In the meantime, would you accompany me to the harbour? Your insight into the situation may prove most valuable. I don't think I can catch a whale on my little fishing rod. Oh, they have fish all cut up here. Now it's weird. I know this is the Department of Ether, and yet everything they do relates to fish. Is that normal? I guess they're using fish to like, they're using ether to track fish, but is that? I don't know. It's fine. I guess it's fine. I don't know. Bismarck Savage. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Can you guys hear when I type? Like when I go like... You guys can hear that, yeah. I got a relatively quiet keyboard. My microphone is just super sensitive. Let me type as quietly as I can. You still heard that, didn't you? Oh damn, yeah, that's a whale. Oh wait, is it? It looks weird. That's a breed that calls the northern seas home. It's not especially rare to see them up the coast, but I've never heard of one swimming so close to land as this. It's most strange. It doesn't appear to be wounded, nor have there been any notable storms of late. What must have caused it to veer so far off its normal course? What indeed? At any rate, we need to move it to one of our facilities and ensure it's kept safe while we tend to its wounds it may have and study more. I suppose we could check its ether levels as well. Ready a team for me, Albracy. Of course, Professor. This may be quite an undertaking. My apologies, but our project will have to wait a bit while longer. Let's reconvene back at Surface Meet and discuss the matter further. Did you just make me come here to look at that and then send me back? That's all I came here for? Okay. Whatever. Okay, return to the stadium. Where is he? Oh. Gotta wait here. With my thighs out. That's my job. Woo! Hello there, I'm so very sorry for keeping you waiting. We just finished tending to the creature's ailments and doing some preliminary analysis. As we suspected, the whale hadn't sustained any major injuries. However, it does seem to be suffering some severe aether sickness and is highly disoriented as a result. Needless to say, I can sympathize. What? The creature's aether levels are also cause for concern, which would explain why it wound up somewhere so far from its usual habitat. That said, we're still none the wiser as to what caused all this. Hello. How goes it, Talaka? Oh, Emmeline, what a pleasant surprise. I've heard all about your predicament from the wayward whale. With the wayward whale. Master Kite, with our own pleasure. Is that pronounced kite? I'm gonna assume that's pronounced kite. I was simply hoping to pick your brains about something that I imagine is related to your line of work. Around the same time, your larger-than-life friend wandered into the harbour. A veritable legion of fish washed ashore in Jedlimad, near the experimental aetherite. It sounds too similar to be mere coincidence. Curious behaviour by aquatic life has been known to portend natural disasters. This struck me as very much related to my studies. That said, nothing I've gleaned thus far has suggested that aether currents can change so drastically as to inflict nearby creatures with aether sickness. All I have observed suggests that the currents of the planet follow a simple and regular rhythm, not unlike the tides. Indeed, the entirety of my research up to now has been focused on proving this point. If there has been a sudden disturbance in the underwater aether currents, then it will take some time to determine the cause. I also need to attend to the whale, and when will I have to return to my thesis? Thesis. As for the whale, the stadium has already announced that it will be dispatching a vessel to research the aether currents in the seas near Charlian. It won't benefit any of us if such incidents continue to occur, after all. If you wish to investigate the link between the two events, as Mr. Kite suggested, then perhaps we should pay a visit to Tavenir. An astute suggestion, you could recruit the help of one of our colleagues over there, or, wait a minute, at least get the perfect woman for the job right here. If you insist. As generous and dependable as ever, yes, I knew you'd be up to the task. I would accompany Emmeline. You would? When was the last time you even ventured outside the stadium's grounds? Your mother. That's not important. Emmeline has risked life and limb to help me with my research. I can't just keep leaving all the hard work to her. Professor, going to Thavnir means you would have to travel via the aetherite, or by ship. Not that you'd handle it any better. You don't have to tell me that. Still, time's of the essence. Besides, I'll never be truly respected as a researcher if I don't get out and get my hands dirty from time to time. I have let my fears rule me for far too long. Today is the day I conquer them. Well, it's clear you're not going to change your mind. Ow, ow, ouch, ow, ow, my hair. Ow. Okay. At least try not to cause Emmeline too much trouble. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. My hair got stuck. I'm fine. Now that you mention it, I hadn't consulted you on the matter. Emmeline, do you mind if I join you this time? Ow, 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 my hair, ow. Fantastic, in that case, as a she went Jedl and mud. A sudden speed burst? What do you mean a speed burst? Yeah, it's getting stuck in my headphones, it's fine. I have curls, this happens. Life is pain. I'm just too fluffy. I'm just too fluffy, you guys. Oh, ow. Ouch. Emmeline, is that you? You know this fellow? The poor man was so ill I thought he might die. I'd not have believed anyone could suffer from such severe aether sickness if I hadn't seen it myself. Be glad you weren't here to see me immediately after I arrived. It was even less a pretty sight than you witnessed at the aetherite plaza back in Charlian. Huh? What? And don't even get me started on the most ghastly visions I saw. Counted replicas of myself dancing and singing and spinning and spinning, spinning. Oh, that's spinning. Please make it stop. You know, at the end of JoJo Part 5, when he Gold Experience evolves and and like King Crimson gets stuck in a time loop and like sees himself. I'm sorry. I'd suggest you lie down for a while, stale friend. It wasn't so long ago that you were convulsing on the ground, spitting up ghastly bile. You're right, my friend. I apologize for making we worry, so. I'm truly sorry about this, Emmeline. Would you be so kind as to ask around while I rest here a bit more? He mentioned in an earlier quest that this guy is extremely allergic to aether travel. Yes, he can't do it. Or he's very... he like gets bad reactions from it. And that made it ironic since he works in the ether department. Now that you mention it, there was one thing out of the ordinary early in the day before the fish appeared. The river that runs here from the shroud of the Samga was swelling like mad. The seawater flowed back into the river, and some say they saw it carrying fish deep into the woods. Sea fish went into the woods? How can I not? Come on, let me through. Come on, let me through. They're ringing my fucking flying mount to get over there some boxes? Jesus. I've never seen anything like it. Entire schools of fish suddenly watching up ashore. There were so many you couldn't see a single grain of sand. Our fishers had their hands full trying to clear the mess even as we speak. Troublingly, we have no idea what caused it. It's not as if anything ominous occurred to portend such an event. Why the night before was as peaceful as always, the full moon shining bright in the night sky. That's a funny thing to mention. So the moon has something to do with it? Hello. You think this is a lot of fish? You should have been here earlier. This is a massive improvement, believe me. Believe you me. Taking time to rest though. If they start rotting, the stench alone will be enough to make the whole town ill. Fuck. What's especially bizarre is that these fish normally stay away from land altogether, save for when they go upriver to lay their eggs, that is. I've never seen or smelled anything like it in my life, and I hope I never do again. And there are some fish here. Like, some. Not many. I'm sleepy. My apologies for making you go alone, friend. I still can't quite stand up straight, but I feel much better than when I arrived. Tell me, were you able to learn anything of interest from the townspeople? Yaha. A full moon the night before, and a strong tide flowing up the river. It would seem this is what we call a tidal bore. What does that mean? In fact, the fact that these fish are typically not seen near the coast is extremely reminiscent of our whale problem as well. It cannot be mere coincidence. The matter of these fish that were supposedly carried upstream into the woods intrigues me as well. Assuming they're still alive, they would provide much more useful data than those rotting corpses on the beach. If we were to analyze them and find them in similar etheric state as the Wu and Charlian, we could safely conclude that both events were caused by the same or at least a similar phenomenon. I'm terribly sorry for you to impose upon you again, but could you go cast those fish for me? They may very well be the key to solving this mystery. From the fisherman's description, filming upstream, he said, I suspect we are looking for Alnarian salmon. Those leads used in a clam should serve you well again here. Okay, trying to find a salmon in Xiroda. Do I know where that is? There's an area called Xiroda. Let's follow the river until we get to Xiroda. There's a lookout point here. Yay, free experience. Okay, this should be about the right spot. We have the leeches. Quality doesn't matter on this one, so I guess I'll just start fishing. Mark for the quest detected. That's good. Come on. Come on. Don't be a stink. Oh. There it is. The Iranian salmon. Fly, my fish slaves. It's like the pelican is flying on its own, isn't it? And they're just hanging out. Fear death. This one back there is already dead. This one is already dead. Look at him. He's got nothing going on behind those eyes. And the lookup point. Free experience points. Hello, I found your funny fish. Thank the gods, and thank you, my friend. I would have hated to go home with nothing but the memory of my worst bout of aether sickness ever. I'm happy to report that I also made some progress myself. I had up over the alchemists to help me, and it turns out they have been keen to interest in aether as well. We had an exchange of views that was almost stimulating. Or most stimulating. Oh, whoops. Time returns so we can make use of this new knowledge and analyze the samples which is keenly reeled in for me. But we may not need to use that God's awful experiment or aether to travel back, and aether is an aether might. Heavens have mercy. Okay, bye. And we're going back to Australia again. I hope you're all doing well, by the way. Now that I have all my crafters maxed out, I'm kind of waiting for the next patch to have more stuff to do, you know? Like, when the next patch dropped, I'm gonna be busy as fuck making master recipes and shit. But for now, I'm mostly just preparing for when that will happen. 12:22 is when the normal raids drop, which will be fun. There's some story there, there's some new fights there. But I think the 5th of January is when the master recipes drop. And that's when shit gets real for me. Because then crafting gets rough. Good to see you return. Needless to say, the trip was a rough one for me. Thankfully, it wasn't nearly as uncomfortable as the dreadful experimental aetherite. I've just about finished analyzing this fish you caught in Thavnir, as expected. The aether levels are almost identical to those of the wayward whale. Wayward whale. Do you believe that a sudden change in the concentration of ether in the nearby currents caused them to completely alter their behavior? Precisely. That said, the change was of such magnitude that I would struggle to explain it with my initial hypothesis of etheric tides. On the contrary, if such changes are possible, then I may have to consider my premise altogether. Or after we can safely return, can't safely return the world to the sea until we know precisely what is at the root of this problem. It's not connected to the ebb and flow of the tide? I don't know anything about fish. I do remember considering that when you shared the people's tales with me. If you posit that the underwater aether currents are affected by the moon, much as the tide itself is, then any sudden change in the moon's state would naturally affect underwater ether levels as well. Recent changes in the moon. By the scholar, that's it. The destruction of Zodiac would have freed an unfathomable amount of ether from within the moon. It would be illogical if this had an impact on the underwater ether currents. Okay, this tied into the MSQ really strongly all of a sudden. If this is the explanation, my initial theory may yet be viable. With this recent outpouring of ether being the exception and proves a rule, we will need to watch closely for any similar incidents in the near future. Talaka, word has it that you braved the journey by Aetherite to do some fieldwork in Thavnair. Did you find odd of interest there? This will infect the third population. I see. A word of advice, if I may. Any researcher worth the sum is prepared to rethink and reevaluate their theories when presented with new evidence. Have you given any thought to how you might adapt yours? My initial theory was, to a degree, predicated on the existence of Zodiac. Now that he is no more, I'm not entirely how we might... Unless we could. Yes, that's it. We could examine a species altogether more ancient, from a time when the heavens were free of Zodiac and other entities of high etheric concentration. Professor, please, there's no time for adult jests. I'm being perfectly serious. Why I have complete confidence that Emily will be able to find what we require. I do not doubt her skills, but even the best of cleaners would struggle to find specimens of species that doubtless died ages ago. Oh, ye have little faith. Our friend is more than up to the task, isn't that so, Emmeline? Now that's the spirit, Talaka. A good scholar must consider every possible option, even those that might seem impossible. Keep pondering the matter, and I have no doubt you will arrive at an answer ere long. Okay, I'll just go do time travel then. I guess. Thanks. Na na na. Level 88. Fish time forgot. Hello there. I've been racking my brains to come around to come up with new ideas. Alas, nothing has come to me thus far. Thus far. No matter how much I ponder, I keep coming back to the same thought. I have to get my hands on a specimen from a time before Zodiac came to be. I simply can't accept that all my work we have put into confirming my theory might amount to naught in the end. You know what? Give me an idea if you got, no matter how outlandish it might seem. Please, Emily, I am in dire need of inspiration. You'd be surprised at what I can do. Wait, do you truly mean it? As a scholar, I would love to probe deeper into the details of exactly how you mean to do this, but this is hardly the time for idle chatter. If you can indeed produce a sample of me, I beg of you, please do it. Why, this could very well be the solution of what I thought an insurmountable problem. Ideally, I would examine an ancient specimen that shares some common traits with creatures that still exist today. Leading through Professor Neil's tomes, I remember thinking that a species called the Smaragdos might be perfect. Okay. I didn't know where you mean to find them, but I wish you safety and good fortune in your journey, Evelyn. Use a Sky Spoon lure to fish some Smaragdos out from Leith and Elpis. Sky Spoon lure. Did I have that? Sky Spoon. Sky Spoon lure. I have a Mithril Spoon lure. Brass Spoon lure. Alright, I don't have it. Sky Spoon. Not found. Okay, let me try and Google this. Sky Spoon lure. It's a script exchange. Okay. You. I require your assistance. Fire worm, that's not it. There it is, the Sky Spoon Lure, level 86 fishing lure. Tackle. I'll grab this while I'm here. Now before I head out, I want to make some better gathering gear. Do I have any better gathering gear right now? I do have some. Let's make the coat as well. So we're level 88 right now. The highest we can wear level 88. As far as gathering goes. Level 87. I have everything in stock. I think it's a manganese ore. And snow linen. Are you a cat boy or a cat girl? It's a girl. Okay. Clothcraft. I was looking at her face, first of all. I was looking at her face. I'm not here to slander. If they're wearing a maid outfit right now, it's a high chance of being a male. Exactly! Those just got removed those restrictions, so I was expecting it to be a boy. If anything. Hashtag feminism. Indeed. So you understand. Fisher. And some boots. Probably in the leather working area. Gathering. There they are. I need to find my Kumbira leather. I have that. What, this look with the suspenders? Yeah, that's alright. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed by the dyes. I can't dye the tie to be red without also making all the black parts red, which I didn't like. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, there is the shoes. And let's see, okay, first of all, obviously I have to dye this red. I can't be walking around wearing this without it being red, come on. There you go, that's a level 87 gathering outfit. It comes with this funny hat. So, you know, it's pretty good. I also want to make a fishing rod. Is it in this? No. Is it in this? No. Is it in this? No. Is it in this? There it is. Fishing tool in the carpentry. This is fun. I quite like this carpentry outfit. Plus, you know, the giant chainsaw helps. Ba, 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 ba. And the level 87 fishing rod. Ironwood. Alright, this should be good. It's set to use the Sky Spoon lure. Smaragdos. I don't know exactly where to find that, but let's just go to Elpis and try to find it. Smaragdos. Googling it. It doesn't say where exactly, it just says this area. Is there only one fishing spot? Gotta find his fishing spot in here, I guess. It says there's 3 fishing spots in Elpis, but it doesn't say where they are. Well, there's water coming out that one, so let's go over there. Oh, Sleepy, can you get rid of that fool? Simps, destroy. Alright, I'll do it my damn self. There you go. I did it. Okay, well this looks like a fishing spot, so let's try it here. Got the right equipped. Let's see what this fishing spot is called. This is a pretty place, not gonna lie. It's pretty pretty here. Look at this place. What am I catching? That's a Smaragdos. That's exactly what we needed. Alright, let's make it a collectible. Catch the same thing again. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. My neck hurts. That's not it. That's an Anthea. I don't even know what that is. This is not what I need. E. Hail skipper. Not what we need. Hail skipper. Not what we need. Angular break. I think if you let a fish go, it might break. But in general, these are infinite. The bait is consumed when used, but I think lures are not consumed. Not entirely sure how it works, but I think that's it. Keep catching Antheas, not the Smaragdos. Do you think after all the fishing you've done in this game you can fish higher out? No! Of course not, it doesn't connect at all. Not even slightly connected. I have no idea how fishing works. Okay, well I keep catching the same fish over and over. It's not the right one. Da, 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 da. It doesn't say there's any weather restrictions at all. Oh well. Let's just cordial. And fish. There's a big one. Let that be it. Come on. Come on, it's gonna be it, right? Yes, Smaragdos. That's what we like. Another one. Come on, give me 3 more. Give me them fishies. Give me them fishies. That's a small one. I don't want that one. I think a lozenge. Running out of those though. That's a big one. There's the Smaragdos. Okay. Need 2 more. Come on, baby, don't do me dirty like that. Na 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 na. It got away, man. That's bullshit. Okay, let me wait for the next cordial. It's gonna be ready in 12 seconds. Let me sit down for optimal fishing power. Oh, I forgot to actually activate. Hang on. I forgot to actually activate patience. Here. Now sit me down. Let me sit down for optimal fishing power. I think, just in general, Mikote probably make the best fishers, just because. I think it'd be very funny to have a cat girl who is fishing. Like, just thematically it makes sense, you know? And, like, she brings her haul for the day into the market, and the people are like, hey, why is there so few fish? Did you not have a good haul? And then you see the cat girl and she's like, her mouth is clearly full. It's like, no, I had a great haul. I'm sorry, I thought it'd be funny. Why did I keep getting away when it's a big one? What's up with that? What the heck is going on here? What in the world? Come on now. Gimme. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it. It's not? It's a new fish. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that gives me experience points. It's not... Oh my god. I keep not getting the one fish I need. Okay, 12 seconds on cordial. We need one more. One more Smaragdus. I'll drink a smaller cordial. I don't want to be wasteful. That's a big one, come on. Let that be it? Let that be that big sexy Smaragdus. Nope, but I did level up. I can now do star fishing. Whatever that is. I can fish on the moon. Yes, that's the joke. That's the implication. There it is. That's a Smaragdus. Okay, we should have all 6. Yosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's 5. I miscalculated. We need one more. This one is not a collectible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 collectibles. I need one more. I'm stupid. Come on, baby, give me another Smaragdas. That's not a Smaragdas. Okay, see, the first Smaragdas I caught, I did without activating collect here, so it doesn't count. And that's just a fish. It doesn't count as a collectible fish. There's a difference, because that's how collectibles work in this game. A collectible is a special version of an item that has a rating of collectability apart from its high quality or low quality stat. Don't ask me why it works like that, I don't know. I just work here. That could be it. Come on. No, 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 no. There it is. Okay. Home we go. May return to the stadium. Let's get rid of all my scripts, so I have space. I might be buying more scripts than I need there. I don't know. Tokens, I mean. Here you go. I did my job. Demily, I've just finished my preliminary analysis of the Smaragdos, and needless to say, it has proved truly fascinating. Incidentally, I recently overheard some of the senior members of the faculty discussing the days before the world was sundered. It led me to wondering just how far back you traveled. I have long heard rumors of a collective of goblin scientists who are attempting to reverse the fabric of time itself. That's the Alexander questline. To be honest, I always thought of it as mere jest, but is it possible to use such a method to journey into the past, I wonder? I will not ask you to reveal your secrets, not now. You have proved me with exactly what I need. The biggest impasse on my research, you must seize the opportunity. That seems like a huge problem with your research, though, doesn't it? Like, that's a very big breach of, like, of your evidences, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, how are you gonna prove that this fish I gave you is actually from the past if you don't want to look into how I get to the past? That doesn't sound submittable. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your references on your thesis there, buddy? You can't test that. That's not reproducible. At any rate, examining the relative states of the Smaragdos' scales, it appears quite evident that the levels of ether in the underwater currents fluctuated regularly even in those pre-Zodiac days. Sources do just trust me. That said, the shifts in concentration appear much gentler compared to the present day. I suspect that the inflated ether levels of the moon caused by the presence of the Zodiac are the key to explaining this change. Whatever you say, man. Put simply, these recent incidents have manifested of ether These recent incidents have a manifestation of ether levels returning to how they were so very long ago. Frankly, I should be elated. This effectively proves my hypothesis correct. However, something does not set right with me. I feel like I must do more than just identify what is happening. How can I sit around here in my office poring over specimens and tomes while these poor sea creatures are suffering? The next one might very well come ashore in its doom like the fish in Thavnir. Thank you for coming, Professor Neal. I am most pleased to say that with Emily's help, I believe I am finally able to finish my thesis. Is this to say that you were able to obtain a specimen from ancient times? Impressive. Yes, most impressive indeed. But unprovable, right? Truth be told, the senior faculty at the stadium have been aware of this form of travel for some time now. Really? Sadly, as much as I argued your case, I was forbidden to grant you access to it. Fortunate you are to have Emily at your side. With your diligence and aptitude and her unparalleled gleaning skills, I am expecting greater things from your thesis. I knew it, so if I'm promoted to full professorship, I might gain access to that knowledge as well, and then I must work even harder toward that goal. This place has time travel? And yet, at the same time, I found myself with a dilemma. Is it not selfish of me to focus entirely on my own research at a time like this? Is it not my duty as a scholar to help in a more concrete manner? Very astute questions, those, and questions for which you must find your own answer. Of course, none would object if you were to publish your findings. You've done more than enough to support upcoming researchers at the study, and your work will doubtless prove a fine starting point for any who wish to explore the topic further. There are plenty of academics who are driven wholly by their own curiosity, who devote their entire lives to their studies and research for its own sake. However, there's also the demand for another type of researcher, one who uses their findings to seek out tangible solutions to the problems of the world. Your research... You're studying real migration. Your research has brought you face to face with innocent creatures in peril, and united you with a brave companion who has traveled the ancient world and beyond for you. It is little surprise that you might find new motivation from their presence. Yet at the end of the day, that is your choice to make. You must decide what inspires you most as a scholar. That is all I can say. Oh shit, dude. Alright, bye. As always, Professor Neal has given me much to ponder. Up to now, I simply enjoyed solving the mysteries of the world through my research. Only now have I begun to realize there may be more to it than that. Forgive me, but would you like to consider the matter? I would like to consider the matter further. Might I be able to count on your aid again once my mind is made up? I swear there are no limits to what I might achieve as long as you're by my side. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. I just work here. I have not invested in your bullshit. I just want my levels. I'm a fantastic fisher. Now for the last quest, I need to reach level 90 first. Luckily we are close. If you look at the bar down here, we are very close to level 90. So... I guess I'll go do a lead quest about it? I think it's the best I can do. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. The Banga are only in a couple games. They're in FF14 a little bit, but only in some side quests. Yes, the Banga actually play a big role in the side quests about Idalis, Rabanastre, and Boja. You see them there. Okay, let me find some info on these leaf quests to see where to get them. Did I mute myself? Okay, what I was saying was I found where to find the Colosoma. It should be around here. This is water, right? Yeah, this is water. water you can stand in. So it's said to use the versatile lure or the leech bait. I will try the versatile lure first. We're looking for 3 Colossoma. Let's try double cast, or double hook. That's not it. Let's cast again. That's not it. There's 2 of them. If only I could use a nickel cast and catch it again, but I can't. No more ice skippers. Give me a Colossoma. I think my chocobo's either drowning or having fun, but I can't tell which. That's not it, but that is a new fish. Oh, that could be it. There it is, the 3rd Colossoma. I'm assuming that should be enough to get me leveled up. About 1/3 of a million? Not sure now. Let's see if I can get the rummy-nosed tetra while I'm here. Rummy-nosed tetra. It's in Thavnair in front of the font of Maya. This thing, okay. It's spearfishing, okay. It's called the rummy-nosed tetra. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know. So, we're specifically going underwater for this. Because we are spearfishing today. I actually like this minigame they added in. I like this a lot. How do you do this again? What was the button I pressed again? I forget. Okay, it's that. Yeah. Woo! 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 I caught some. Need to find more. Actually, I think the spear fishing is more fun than the regular fishing. That one is shiny. Got it. Kill. Damn it. Got 4 tetras so far. Do we need air? No, we don't. We were gifted the ability in Stormblood to breathe underwater, and that just comes up now and then because it's useful. Found 5. Okay, there was magic involved. Damn it. It's the tiny fish I want. Like that one. No, those are Agamas palms. That one. That's a Ruminos tetra. Got him. Shit. One more tetra. Got it. It is the best the other character, this is true. Alright, back to Charlian. Pay return to Charlian. I think out of all the cities in this world we've seen, I would love to live in Charlian the most. The climate seems nice, the architecture is beautiful. It seems like a nice place to live. And I already made it to 90 with the first one, but let's turn on the other one as well. Alrighty. Guess who just reached max level on all the gatherers and crafters? Hee. And for that I got the title at Lens Horizon for maxing out all the gatherers. And Arts Horizon. I don't think there is a combined reward for maxing all of them. Yeah, there's not. There's not. But that doesn't mean I can wear this outfit. Haha, yes! A red hoodie. The ultimate in outfits. I can get the Mentor Crown? I guess I could. I'll do that after this. I want to finish up this questline first. I mean, it gave me the max item is a hoodie, and I dyed it red. It's complicated. But before I do this, yeah, this is still level 87 fishing pole, so I'm gonna make a level 90 fishing pole. I have everything in stock. Gotta grab some logs, gotta grab some iron and leather. Right, ingot. Integral log, and where's the leather? Ophiutorus leather. Yosh. Make the wood into planks. Make like 4. Okay, and let's make the fishing rod. Oh, that one's not very high. Let me adjust that a bit. There we go. Now I should be able to get it to 100. Yes. Oh, close, but it'll probably make it with 98%. Fortunately, I am out of CP. Crafting is serious business. There you go. I got an achievement. 100 unique carpenter recipes. I got a ring about it. Thanks. And there is the max level fishing rod. It looks to just have like a weird groove. I don't know what I'm looking at. Dude, look at the hat this guy's wearing. Evelyn, always a pleasure to see you. I fear I haven't quite made up my mind regarding the issue we discussed last time. Please don't be so overly concerned. I fully intend to finish writing my thesis for the upcoming conference. At the same time, I can't stop thinking about what Professor Neil said. In fact, I was just thinking I'd head to Tranquility, be alone with my thoughts for a while. Would you mind joining me later? In exchange for an exchange of ideas might do me well. I can't read. I have a reading problem. Don't bully me about it, or I'll find you. Ba 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 ba. Glitchy. You good, man? He's good. Thank you for coming. Do you recall how Professor Neil encouraged me to consider what path would most inspire me? I was thinking it over and it occurred to me, had I not met you, I doubtless would have continued to use my aether sickness as an excuse to stay cooped up and to study him forever. Likely I would have succumbed to the weight of expectations and given up on my research entirely. Thanks to you, however, I was able to obtain the data I had so long sought, and now my thesis is nearly complete. For that, you have my eternal thanks. And yet I am now stuck with the profound feeling that I must do more. I must seek even greater heights. I suspect my colleagues would laugh me out of the room if they heard this, but I have a mind to obtain data from the moon itself. I can only get my hands on that. If I can only get my hands on that, I am confident I could find a way to stabilize the aether currents, and in doing so, save the poor creatures of the sea from their suffering. Yeah, I can do that. I've been there like 6 times just today. This is no time to rest of my laurels. There's so much more that must be done. Of course, I'll hardly be able to accomplish this on my own. What do you say? Will you help me? Lend me your help one last time? I can hardly take you down now, can I? Thank you. I promise this will be the last request I make of you. As for precisely what I would have you procure, this is where it gets a bit complicated. Normally I would reference the tomes in Numenon, but as one might expect, none of them cover the ecosystem of the moon. Perhaps you might seek advice from those who reside in Mare Lamentorum. If anyone could tell you what is worth catching, I suppose it would be them. Yaha. In the meanwhile, I should focus on writing my thesis. I cannot wait to see what sort of exotic specimen you will find for me this time. I dropped my drink almost. Almost knocked over my cup. That's an important cup. It has Crash Bandicoot on it. Perhaps one of the knowledgeable leopards of Best Way Burrow could point you in the right direction. I need to empty out my inventory a bit before I do that. Are these used for recipes at all? Are any of these used for recipes? Are any of these used for are any of these at all important for recipes? No? Okay, I'll just synthesize them then. Get out of here with your fish. I have no idea what, I'll be honest, I'm a crafter. I have no idea what fish are good for if they're not used for recipes. Now, most of them don't seem to be used for food, and so I don't know what I should be using them for. Should I just throw them all away? I don't know. I don't understand. Nobody wants to explain to me what fish are for in this game. You can make a picture of them. Why would I want to do that? That's not important. I don't even know how to desynth that one. Get out of here. I mean, you can use a few of them for cooking, but not nearly all of them. So I'm not sure what the point is of those rest of those. I caught crayfish. What am I gonna use crayfish for? I don't know. I guess it makes my desynth skill good on Culinarian. But when would you ever desynthesize Culinarian? I don't know. Thank you for following Aquila Nebula. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you don't, I'll be sad. I mean, I guess this is gonna be water crystals and sand. Is sand good for anything? I don't know. I don't know what this is good for. I don't know what this is good for. I don't know. I don't know. Water crystals are just ice? You'd think so, except there were also ice crystals. So, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't remember if I've showed these guys on stream. But yeah, the moon's inhabited by fish. I mean, no. Well, yeah, but by bunny people. Hello there, Emily. What brings you here to stay? You don't say. That strikes me as a rather curious thing to be researching, but the East Island, I suppose. At any rate, I do believe the most representative specimen of the aquatic ecosystem are a fish we call the lunar lamenter. They are quite plentiful in the waters of Valles Vulnerus. They don't have a fondness for grey worms, which you suspect is one of the reasons they taste so atrocious. Believe me, you won't find any of our chefs complaining if you take home your fair share. That said, it's most surprising to hear that the destruction of Zodiac has impacted your world star. Be careful down there, yes? Alright. Lunar lamenters. Any info on how to catch one? Oh, okay, the bait is the grey worm. Do I have grey worms? I don't need grey worms. Can I buy grey worms from a merchant here? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You are a drinkmonger. Do you have any grey worms for me? Not that. Any items? Grey worm. That sounds right. Let's get 30 of those. Let's assume 30 is enough. So, he said they were at... I don't think I've fished in this area. I don't think I could fish before because I didn't have that starfishing ability. Yeah. Allows you to catch your line in space. That is funny. So my question is, where would that be? Fishing log. Okay, there is an area there, but that's just water. I think if you go here, in this cave, there's some water you can cast in. Let me try that. Oh yeah, it's the Lunatenders. I love these things. He's so dopey. What is his skin made of? Is he just a cactus? What is he? Oh! Is the moon creepy or wet? I think it's both. Mostly creepy. Okay, this stuff looks fishable, right? Yeah, look, someone's fishing in it right now. This person's level 90, so let's see if I can fish here. Bait, grey worm. Oh wait, I need to switch bait before I cast. Alright, let's see what we get. That's a fever fish, know what we need. Calica, not what we need. In the meantime, I'll Google if it's somewhere else. It does seem to imply that it's in this cave. Oh, thank you for following Mr. Hurt Business. Let's try to mooch and see what we get. Another fever fish. That's not helpful. Okay, it doesn't appear to be here, because this is a different area. This is the aerochemical pool, and the area we're supposed to be is the frozen fissure. So it seems to be in the wrong spot. Okay, hang on. So that will be about this area. Can I go down here? Kinda? What am I looking for? Oh, there's a hole here. Hello. Oh, Valles Funeris, that's it. That's okay, this is the right spot. This is it. There it is, the mark detected. Found it. Ba, 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 ba. Na 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 na. Na na na. Ba 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 ba. That's something biggish. Good elementer. Wait, how many do I need? It doesn't say how many I need. Do I just need one? Does it need to be collectible? I don't know. Okay, it says I only need one here. Okay. Let's head back. Ooh. You know, I seem to be glitching out more, but at least I haven't turned into a black square recently. So that's good. I totally missed the Games Awards. I don't know what happened there. Must not have been anything big or I'd have heard about it. You're back. I'd have nothing more than for you than to regale me with the tales of the moon. Before that, do I smell what I think I smell? Yes. It's an ancient creature that calls the moon home. What the fuck? Incredible. So this is the sort of creature that dwells in the ruler seas. I can't wait to dig in and start examining it. Ah, a person! Behind me! Well, there's no telling until I see the data. I am quite confident that this discovery will allow me to revise my theory and complete my thesis. I've been making my presentation at the phenomenon, but to be honest, I've never been very good at talking in front of a senior faculty. Might you be so kind as to come sit in the audience? Just knowing that I had a friend among the audience would go a long way to putting my heart at ease. Normally, only the faculty and students are allowed to attend such events, but I'll have a word with the administrators. Given all you've contributed to my research, I can see no reason you shouldn't be permitted to attend. Okay, dope. You must be Professor Talakatia's guest. Please go right in. I do believe your friend's presentation is about to get underway. Alright. Thank you for assembling here today, everyone. I am Talakatia, an associate professor here at the Faculty of Aetherology, and today I would like to present some recent findings from my research on aether currents. Oh Jesus, I know how that's like, man. Man, I was not well in college. I'm gonna put my hands together. If you mess this up, I'll beat you up. My presentation is entitled Aether Tide, on the waxing and waning of aether levels in the underwater currents. To simply put, my hypothesis was thus: the world's underwater aether ebb and flow in tandem. The world's underwater aether ebb and flow in tandem. When the concentration of aether drops in one area, it rises in another. This phenomenon repeats itself periodically. Long did I believe this was so, but never was able to accumulate sufficient data to prove it for certain. This all changed recently, thanks to the talents of a truly remarkable gleaner who risked life and limb to gather the samples I needed. In the course of my research, however, I also discovered many things which I had never imagined at the outset. First and foremost among these was the aether zodiac exerted upon the self-pam currents. Now, as you all know, zodiac is no more. As such, aether levels have temporarily fluctuated across our entire star as the etheric state of our world, and gradually it readjusts to how it was in the days of yore, before zodiac came into being. Having had the fortune recently to analyze some samples obtained from the lunar surface, it has become apparent that its fluctuation in aether levels was at its most dramatic during a full moon. We have reason to suspect that the recent incident with Wadeward Whale was also caused by the self-same phenomenon. In other words, a sudden change in the local aether levels caused it to suffer from symptoms akin to severe aether sickness. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna fold my arms. Needless to say, this would be all mere speculation if it were not corroborated by concrete data. To that end, I kindly turn to page 14 in the booklets I've handed out, and take a moment to produce the charts on that page. I'm an old man. Quite fascinating. Many scholars stubbornly stick to their initial convictions despite their circumstances, but you have clearly taken even the most recent developments into consideration in fleshing out your thesis. Admirable indeed. You're too kind, Professor, and yet there's more I would share. Quantum dreams? I don't know what that is. Utilizing my own findings in combination with some alchemical techniques I learned from my colleagues in Thavnir, I do believe I have crafted a spell that might help to stabilize the underwater aether currents. More so than my academic findings, I believe this to be my greatest accomplishment. Isolating the relationship between the moon and underwater aether currents was an important first step, no doubt, but helping those in suffering will be of greater import in the end. Oh, David Cage game? Okay, that can't be good. Our planet is currently in a state of transition. I suspect the imbalance in aether levels will continue for quite a while still. And so I intend to do everything in my power to minimize the effects of this, I intend to do everything in my power to minimize the effects of this on both beast and man until our etheric environment stabilizes and returns to normal. Thank you, Talakatia. I shall inform you of your evaluation in due time. In the meanwhile, pray continue to attend to that poor beast in the harbor. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Professor. I am a cat. Did you notice? Yes. Okay, bye. Fishy. Fishy! Whales are fish! There you are. I simply had to tell you before anyone else. My colleagues couldn't stop praising my thesis, and to say I could never have gotten to this day without your help would be an understatement. Not only have I secured more funding to continue my research, but I've also been promoted to a full-fledged tenured professor. Blue looks good on you, honestly. That's pretty good. I simply cannot believe that the day has come I can wear this prestigious gown. Prestigious gown? Christ. I have dreamed of this ever since the first day I set foot in the studium. It looks good on you. It does. That's good on you. Oh, you're far too kind. I've still a long way to go before I'd be worthy of this garb in that way. So in the way that Professor Neil fucking shit. I can't read today. I've always believed Talaka had potential, but I dare say I would have been hard-pressed to fulfill Christ. I always believed in Talaka's potential, but I dare say he would have been hard-pressed to fulfill it were it not for his fortuitous meeting with you, Evelyn. For that I too owe you my thanks. Oh, and since this is neither here nor there, really, but I received some rather delightful news recently from the Faculty of Medicine. It would seem the professor there who was researching methods for treating the whale has developed an experimental medicine that can lessen the effects of aether sickness. Even more fortunately, it is set to work even better on men than on beasts. Yes, with this new medicine at my disposal, I can finally take responsibility for my own field work and stop forcing generous cleaners such as yourself to travel in my stead. Just think of all the places I'll go, distant lands, the open sea, why maybe even the moon. I simply can't wait to stretch my legs and explore the world. Okay. That is not a whale. With that, I'd best be off, but this isn't very well, not by a long shot. I have no doubt our paths will cross again somewhere upon the distant sea. I thank you once again for everything, my friend. That's not a whale, right? Whales aren't shaped like that. That's crazy. Alright, Talaka. I'm standing here in this new gown, but to be honest, it still hasn't all sunk in. Congratulations, Talakatia. You have come far indeed, and you've earned every bit through your diligence and dedication. And glad I am for it, for now I've seen you realize the potential I always knew you had. I can finally retire with my heart at ease. Retire? Professor Neil, what are you saying? No need to act surprised. I've been considering for quite some time now. I'm no spring chicken, and there's little reason for me to cling to my position where promising researchers like you wait in the wings. Of course, I will continue to share my experiences with you if you so desire, but finding that which most inspires you and pursuing it with all of your body and soul, this is something you must do for yourself. I have already imparted all I can. You were able to find this in yourself in no small part through your chance encounter with Emmeline. I was happy to be here for you along the way, but I dare say you will fare well enough without me. But Professor, the future of aetherology is bright indeed as long as it has young talents like yourself. As long as young talents like yourself continue your research here. I am very much, and I so very much look forward to hearing of your myriad achievements as I enjoy my golden years. And if you're ever in need for conversation, pray visit, that we might muse about mysteries of the world, not as a teacher and student, but as colleagues and friends. I'll be on this farm upstate, and it's going to be very comfortable there. It'll be delightful, Professor. I could not have asked for a greater parting gift than your vote of confidence. Thank you again, Emmeline. I will be continuing my research here at the Studium, so do drop by whenever you care to talk about aetherology with a friend. Likewise, I look forward to hearing even more about your adventures in the far-flung lands you've been exploring. And perhaps if you happen to come across any exotic species of fish, could you snag one or two for me? Just for old time's sake. Yeah. Well, that's the end of that quest line. I don't know any of this. I don't know. I think you're following Helsing. We are done so. I'm a master fisher. You completed all the studying quests. It seems Ki Aliapo has something she would like to ask of you. May I visit a searcher's meet should you wish to hear her out. Oh? Oh? More quest line? Oh? Oh, there is more quest line? Just like the Crystarium, there is an extra quest when you finish all the quest lines. Let me put up... Let me update the stream link to include that. Okay, what you got? The Meeting of Minds. I get a reward for that. I don't know what it is yet, though. Evelyn, just who I was looking for. I wish to thank you for helping the students and staff from the various faculties. Their work has become the talk of the study, and you've made a real difference. Actually, while you're here, there's a pressing matter I wish to discuss. Having heard the many glowing accounts of your work, another official of the study has requested an audience. Would you be able to spare time to speak with him? Yeah. Wonderful, then let's hear the learners meet. So we helped Hinageishi with the gathering. We helped Salakatia with the fishing. And we head over here on this side of all the crafters. We helped Rurusha and Boric with that little robot thing they had. We helped the Broye with her making her amazing bread. And we helped Jude find the Azure Star. So now that all that's done, there is one last quest to do, I suppose. I do not know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. You should arrive any moment now. Let's take a seat. I have no idea who this could be. Why are we sitting like that? That's not proper posture. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh, it's Mr. Professor Guy. We know him from the story. Before you proceed, I wish to extend my sincerest thanks on behalf of the study and for all you have done to aid our faculty and students. I am here. Yay! By the sounds of it, they have made remarkable findings one and all. That is why I would hold an assembly that might discuss the overarching impact of that research. Such gatherings are how academia evolves and advances. The shared knowledge of our works, be they successes or failures, that all may strive to improve. Oh my god, did she have a Shiba Inu earring? He's tall because he's an elf. Precisely, knowledge begets knowledge. Amassing and combining findings from a host of fields often leads to the creation of entirely new disciplines, one of the very reasons for which the study was founded. Which brings me to the reason I asked you here. Might I prevail upon you to speak with the faculty and invite them to this meeting? It will be my pleasure. I wear pink. Do you like it? I have red accents. It's very good. Excellent. I think of no one better suited to the task. You were there. You were, after all, a key factor in all their successes. Then you have my thanks. He's tall because we are cat girls and he is a giant elf man. This is not... we're short, if anything. Well, that's that then. You need to rush over to deliver these invitations. Pray speak with the faculty and students in your own time. She has a Shiba Inu earring. Do you guys see that? It's very small. I need to zoom in on this in G-pose mode. Hang on. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where's my earring? I want to see it up close. Oh my god, that's fucking cute. Look at that. Where can I get one of those? It's Mr. Chow. Oh my god. What a surprise! Don't tell me you've come from a souvenir from a far-flung land? No, I came to invite you to a party, you dumb bitch. Oh, first I'm promoted to tenured professor, and then his momentous opportunity presents itself to me. Of course I shall attend. Were it not for you, I never would have proved my theory. And I'll be a fool to overlook a chance to present my findings. Yes, a bold first step into honoring Professor Neil's legacy. He's not dead. He's not dead, right? This is how this is like how sports anime talks about the people who graduated the school. Like, I'll do it for your legacy, senpai. Senpai is in college. Emmeline, it's so good to see you. As you wonder, Professor Denkin and I are doing quite well. But to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Is that so? I suppose the Professor and I could share what we've learned from the adventurous cultures we've emulated? Come to think of it, we yet to share news of our union either. The proposal was so sudden, we scarcely had the time to invite any of the faculty, let alone hold a reception. All the more reason we should attend. Yosh. We will be there, absolutely. Professor Denkin should be most glad to hear about this. Is Moogle tombstones? Can I get that right now, or is that gone? I don't know, I've never seen it before. It's gone. Oh man. I must admit I did not expect to see you here again. This fucking dude. I see, I have certainly heard of such events, though I never dared dream a student such as myself would be invited to one. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet already. Thank you for following Artemis myths. The Jude I know would relish such a challenge. Perhaps you're right, Jeremy, and this would be the perfect opportunity to demonstrate what a boon the Starlands could be to the academic community. Alright then, Jeremy and I will set to work preparing a presentation at once. Okay. Deborah, yeah, you're my favorite. Honestly, she's still my favorite. I like her. She's very pretty and nice. What a pleasant surprise. Would you care for a quick meal at the last stand to commemorate our reunion? Oh, that sounds wonderful. It will be an honor to attend. I may never have a better opportunity to inform my peers of the benefits of fine dining. Perhaps I will invite Professor Gavaroche and a few employees from the last stand to prepare samples of Mervyn bread for those in attendance. I don't think I ever decided on whether it's pronounced Gavaroche or Gavaroche. In any case, there is much I must do to prepare. Until then, Emmeline. Well, well, look who it is. To what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, that sounds lovely. At long last, your research will receive the recognition it deserves, oh Professor. Oh, Borg, stop. I understand how you feel, but there's no time for tears. Professor Namono will wish to attend as well, like as not. I'll have a word with him and see if we can prepare a suitable... Thank you for following Ichi. See if we can prepare a suitable compilation of our works. I didn't switch the back to blacksmith for any particular reason. I just like this outfit. I think this outfit is very fitting of me. I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah. Twitch stopped telling me when you were live? I always put it on Twitter and Tumblr and Discord. What's your excuse? It should just be putting out a notification as long as you're subscribed to me or following me. Welcome back. What did they say? Very good. They have all worked so very hard. It is heartening to see their efforts will be rewarded. The assembly will be held at Aporia and Labyrinthus. I have no doubt they would all be glad for your attendance, so please do stop by if you have time. I have time. Before I forget, the Scholar requested you be treated to a meal at the last stand as thanks for your help. As there is still time before they are set to begin, would you care to go now? Yeah, I want to have food in my mouth. To the last stand then. I do want to have food in my mouth. I hope you don't mind it, but I've already ordered for both of us. The meal was meant to be for you alone, but I'm sure the Scholar will forgive me for partaking of his generosity. Your outfit is bright red. I mean yellow. Mine's red. Shit. Do we know each other? I don't think we've met. My sister has the diet of a savage, not but rock-hard bread and bot flowers day in and day out. Is she talking about Zloe from Heavensward? Also called Baliapo, right? Forgive the interruption, but have we met? I swear to you, the spitting image of one of those intrepid adventurers that have visited the moon. Aha, I knew it. The name's Searching Way, by the way. Seeker of knowledge and all things curious. Elaborate. If you are the most adorable creature. Forgive me, but I cannot help but notice how wonderfully fuzzy your ears are. May I... Again with the ears. Honestly, what is with you people and... Very well. You may rub my ears, but I insist on something in exchange. Well, some of our finest and academics will soon be gathering at Aporia. I've no doubt they have curious and otherwise intriguing things to talk about. I see. May I ask the reason for this meeting of the minds? To see who the smartest in the study. That's a lie. Let's just lie to him. Perhaps further explanation is in order. No. No, it's not. The greatest minds of Atheris come together to share heretofore unknown knowledge. That really does sound intriguing. And you'd allow me to observe this gathering? You would first need information from the Scholar Monteshane? Is it Monteshane? I don't know. It is my best guess. Monteshane is my best guess. What are we waiting for? Where's the Scholar Monteshoe? It's Scholar Monteshane, and please bear in mind there is a chance he may refuse you. Still, I see no harm in asking. If you would go to Lurnus meet, I will have him meet us there. Splendid, let's hop to it then. Right, well I better go and... Hold on a moment, I never got to rub his ears. No ears will be rubbed this day. None. Na 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 na. Back to the study and we go. My throat hurts. You guys are really putting me through my paces with this dialogue. Shit. This is why I don't play RPGs. Na 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 na. Oh, in here? Yes. Oh, gang's here. I do consider it voice practice, but it still hurts. I may need a day of rest soon. Tomorrow's my day off, at least. Ah, Key and Emmeline. What is it we should discuss? Searching Way here is very keen to attend the forthcoming meeting you've arranged with the faculty and students. I came to Atheris in search of the curious and wondrous, and this place is both in equal measure. What's more, it smells of knowledge. I should certainly hope so. Charlene is known as a great seeker of knowledge, and the study is the foremost of his many academies. It is our honor and privilege to encourage the scholarly pursuits of our students and faculty both. Their shared insight giving rise to heretofore unseen disciplines and fields of study. I feel like he has that written down, and he practices it every morning. That sounds absolutely fascinating. Oh, please, sir, may I attend this academic meeting of yours? By all means, the more the merrier, I say. Then why even make a rule about having to be invited, if that's the... Okay. Thank you, Scholar Monashane. I will inform the Laurelin parties of this attendance, and see to it he has clearance to enter Labyrinthos. Thank you, my dear. This clear searching way is a kindred spirit with a passion for learning, and I could not very well deny him the opportunity to sate his curiosity. Thank you, sir, thank you. We haven't much time until the proceedings get underway. Let's get going, shall we? Yeah. What's happening? Oh. It's a festival? Absolutely amazing. I've most certainly come to the right place. We did that, chat. We made this whole thing happen. Because we are cool when we do studies or whatever. Look at all that. It's the flying robot thingy. And there's like the star lens thingies. Yeah, they're spiky. They look like Dragoon weapons. Blah 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 blah. Food, food, nutrition, nutrition. Butt bread. Nom 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 nom. The fuck is this hard style? You see this? Fucking Dragon Ball Z shit? Oh my god. Okay, they're just talking about getting married. Just right there. Look at this big fucking fish I found. It's full of aether or whatever. I think. I don't know. I just sat on my ass. And I got sick. Just the proceedings were to your liking? Oh, it was magnificent. There's so much you Loperids have yet to see of Atheris, so much to learn. Earlier you mentioned how they create new disciplines by sharing. Does this mean you plan to have all these people working together in the future? Yeah. I do indeed. That is precisely why I suggested this meeting of the minds in the first place. This exchange of knowledge and ideas will invariably lead to even greater discoveries. But how exactly do you plan to combine their fields? They seem entirely unrelated to me. Any thoughts? Given all you've seen, I imagine you must have an idea or two as to how to further advance their work. Dude, I just work here. They could explore the Sea of Stars? Yeah, sure, why not? Go to space. That is certainly a possibility. Perhaps it is indeed time we turn our gaze heavensward. Well said, Scholar Montashane. Oh, it's the gang. We too have been giving a thought as to what our combined efforts might accomplish. It occurred to me that, by applying Professor Talaka's research on etheric currents to the data obtained via my star lens, it would be possible to discover other stars capable of supporting life. And we needed to stop there. Thanks to the work done here in Labyrinthos, we could travel to other stars possible. We know travel to other stars is possible. With efficient stores of Mervyn bread, we could surely weather the journey, however long it may be. A marvelous idea. The golden jada should prove useful should we require the translation of foreign languages we may encounter there among the stars. I don't see how that's... okay. And if we can communicate with those we encounter, then we will be able to share our cultures with them. You can leave that part to Professor Tenkin and me. Oh, alright, wink it, wink. With you all working together, your chance of encountering heretofore doesn't discover With you all working together, your chances of encountering heretofore undiscovered intelligent life are better than good, I'd say. But what would you say if you met them? Do you want to buy my shit? I tell them about hope, or whatever. Trying my best to avoid spoilers from this queue here. That's it. Yay, hope. Okay, yeah, it's going hard into spoilers for the story here. Nidian was sent out to explore the stars in search for the meaning of life. Sadly, a fruitless quest led to the very depths of despair. But you could do things differently. You could go and spread the word that hope yet lives on. Yeah. A most admirable endeavor, and who better than we to see it through? After all, not even the final days could extinguish the flame of life on this star. I wonder what happens if you do this quest before the end of the game. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're not allowed to. I'm very curious what I get for doing all this. Like, there was a gift icon there at the end. Here we are. That was brilliant. Part of me is glad it's over. Part of me is glad it's finally over, though. Organizing everything was no mean feat. More importantly, I can't quite believe that your offhand suggestion has effectively created an entirely new academic field. But I suppose if anyone should be taken seriously on the subject of seeking out the unknown, then it is you. It's rather exciting to think I might someday help in the exploration of the stars. At any rate, thank you for everything, Emmeline. Yay! Oh, but wait, we're searching way. I need to pop those adorable little ears of his. It's my right. Oh, it's a minion of the Golden Jada! Is it a bird? Is it a fish? No, it's a translation device. Okay. Cool. I got the Overeducated achievement. Which gives me the title Honorary Academic, which I will apply immediately. Honorary Academic. Am I stupid? Would it be high on the list or low on the list? So by name. There we go, that's better. H. Honorary Academic, here we go. And let's see the goods. A faithful replica of the artifact being studied by Professor Rivershaw. This translation device is believed to have been created in the likeness of a catfish. However, none say why the ancients chose such a whimsical form for it. We have our Golden Jada minion. And with that, the crafting quest lines for Endwalker are complete. It's kind of small, but you know, that's fine. It's whatever. Oh, okay, it does that apparently. Well, I finished college. Finally. They said I'd never happen. I even dropped out already, but here we are. I finished college. Anyway. I guess I can do a couple of roulettes while I'm here. You guys want to see some roulettes? Let's do some roulettes. Oosh. I bet a lot of people haven't done this yet. Yeah, I imagine not many have. So some definitely have already. Because there's no way on the first. I didn't focus on crafting that hard until I finished the story. But I imagine we're about 2 weeks into the game now. I guess not many people will have done this by now. I don't know. I don't know. Let's throw in some roulettes. Let's do a try roulette. Pew 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 pew. What do you guys think of the crafting quest lines? I thought they were surprisingly good for how irrelevant they are to the main game. Oh, they're pretty neat. Yeah, they're neat. Oh, there we are. I suppose as a crafter, all I really have to do now is wait for the next major patch. Or the half patch, 6.05. Which is when master recipes will be introduced. And then I'll be able to start crafting armor for the raiders. And become rich. I will finally become rich. Oh my god, this guy, really? We're doing this? Woo! The background music is yelling at me. Very. Robot. Isn't there a thing to make it so it only gives you roulettes like 6 levels below your level? I think there is. I haven't looked into that. But I think at that rate we'd get, we just get trials from the last expansion and the current expansion, which is not good. Because then you get spoiler trials. In fact, I'm lucky I didn't get spoiler trials this time. Oh my god, almost everyone here is a sprout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, someone pulled. Da, da, da. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Lightning strike. Thunder roll. Batman. Da, da, da. Is that the meal Vieira saying? Yeah. I've been hearing that lately. I didn't know it was that. Yeah. I definitely been noticing it. So yeah, it is kind of it does stand out. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Hunting strike on the wall. Sorry, that part slaps. That part slaps too much. It's not for me. It's not. Yeah, it's Ramo. It's Ramo. Get out of here, Ramu, you stinky. I'm gonna attack you in the Diablo perspective. Check this out. It's like I'm playing Diablo. Alright, there is one thing I should probably do. I'm gonna go to Limsa. Ba ba da da, na 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 na, da 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 da, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Oh, the Christmas event is happening. I have not done it. I'll do it after stream. I don't want to do that now. Who I want to talk to? Where is the guy I want to talk to? I forget. Who do you talk to? Am I stupid? Do we talk to Smith? You do. I can be a trade mentor. Actually, it's way easier. I didn't need to level all 90. All to 90. I only need to level 1 gather and 1 craft at 90, and I'm already there. But yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm a mentor. Here you go. I'm a trade mentor. Cool. I don't know what that does, but whatever. What are my favorite Final Fantasy summon / Esper? Alexander, baby! I freaking love Alexander. It's so cool. It's so cool. Alexander is so cool. Let me take a screenshot with the thing. Is there an emote I can do that's like a peace sign or something? Okay, it would be great if that wasn't blocking my face. There you go. Bit further out. There's a screenshot. Well, everybody, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming this game again, given that I've done all the crafting questlines now, and just doing roulettes over and over doesn't seem that interesting to me, you know? Maybe you guys have suggestions for what I could do on stream? I might do extreme trials or raids on stream when those will become relevant again. But for now, I think there's not much to do. I mean, it is a Thursday, so the next stream will be on Saturday. So I'll probably do the next extreme trial on Saturday, so that should be fine. A tour of my favorite places? I don't think that would fill 3 hours, you know? That wouldn't be enough time. But I'll keep you all informed on what I'll be doing on Saturday. And I want to thank you very much for watching. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Always at 7 PM Central European Time, which is noon in Central Standard Time. Always about 3 hours. And I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll be coming again not tomorrow, but on Saturday. Let me see if I can raid somebody. Because I want to. Let's see here. I'm gonna raid 8, who's playing Titanfall 2. Though I can't see her playing it. Can I see her playing it? She might be taking a break, because the screen's black. Let me raid someone else then. I will raid Casey Beads, who's playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, probably messing with that DLC. So I'll raid her. The raid message is Crafter Cat. Crafter Cat. And I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please come again on Saturday. Bye-bye. Mwah.